Hello, Ross.
Hello, Jackie.
First, I want to thank you very much for taking time to answer my questions. It's very kind of you.
It's very kind of you. Thank you.
I know you are from Alaska and you write and sing beautiful romantic songs. Can you tell us a little bit more about you?
Sure. Okay, so I was born and raised in Alaska, and I went to university in Montana for a few years and studied literature and played music there in Montana. And then I came to Europe right after university, and I taught English in Spain for a while, and then I came to France in 2011, and I've been playing music in the street and in bars since then. And so I play country music and folk and some blues, and I write songs.
Are you song telling about your own life? If yes, can you give an example?
Do my songs tell about my own life? Sure. Yeah, of course they do. They always come from some sort of experience that I've had, or I mean, they have to, you know. But it's very rare that I think I connect a song to one specific event in my life or something like that. It's not like my songs are about episodes in my life or something like that. But of course they come from my experience. Like you know, they have to.
What do you like about Paris? Do you find inspirations there?
Yeah, Paris is a very interesting place for me. I've been living in France for about 4 years, but I was in the south before, and it's much different here. It's just it's a bigger city. There's more diversity, and there's a lot of international people, and so you can kind of find a scene for anything, even folk music, which in the south of France or other places in France it's a bit harder to find. But here, really, there are people that are into folk music and play good folk music. So that's pretty exciting, and so there's that, and then you know, I love the lifestyle here. Something about kind of the bohemian lifestyle that I have here, living in Belleville and busking in the street, and meeting international people speaking French, good French wine, good French food. You know, it's a beautiful place, of course.
And you wrote a beautiful French song called Une photo de toi. Do you know famous French songs, and which ones?
So yeah, before I ever came to France, I fell in love with Serge Gainsbourg, and I listened to Serge Gainsbourg a lot, and of course lots of other classic stuff like Georges Brassens and Edith Piaf and Jacques Brel. A lot of Jacques Brel, Georges Brassens, and Serge Gainsbourg, but especially Serge Gainsbourg. So that song, I think, is really inspired by Serge Gainsbourg. His playfulness with the language and his imagery, and the sort of simplicity in his songs too. That's what I like about Serge Gainsbourg, and that's what I think is in that song. So it was a song, I knew I wanted to write a song like that, but it didn't sound right in English. It seemed like kind of a Serge Gainsbourg song to me, so I felt like I had to write it in French. So that's why I wrote that song in French.
Yes, and you performed Une photo de toi.
Yeah, so that's the French song, yeah. And yeah, I wrote that song about a year ago, and like I said, just really inspired by Serge Gainsbourg, but also there's something about, I think, a French chanson that lends itself more, it's more closely connected to kind of written poetry than a lot of American folk music, which is more of an oral tradition, a spoken tradition. So there's certain themes that I think work better in French. For example, talking about a painting in a song is more natural to me in French than talking about a painting in a song in English. So that's why I wanted to write that song in French.
Yes, and this song is now available.
That's right. So that song, you can find it on my CD, Midnight Sun, which is on my website, on Bandcamp, and on Facebook. And then also now, thank you, Jackie. Yeah, Jackie's recorded this song, so it'll be on the YouTube channel.
And you have your own CD, Midnight Sun.
Yeah. So I have my own CD here. This is the CD, and on it there are 17 tracks, and they're all original songs. There's one song that's actually a Woody Guthrie song. It's based off of a Woody Guthrie song, but I translated it into Spanish and kind of rearranged it, so it's kind of an original version. And but the others are all mine, and yeah, you can find it online or here in Paris while I'm busking.
Okay. And well, Ross, thank you so much for this interview.
Thank you, Jackie.